Hello boys and girls, and welcome to my latest video. This was intended to be a drawing of Will Smith, which to all intents and purposes it is, but this was a lesson for me, a learning curve. My heart wasn't in this one at all. I lost all the enthusiasm for it, and in fact I wanted to bin it, I wanted to stop doing it, but I persevered and I carried on. It's not what I wanted it to be, and there's a lot of mistakes, and I didn't even bother finishing the nose off in the end properly. Um, but like I said, it's been a learning curve for me. The lesson being, firstly, you should never be afraid to scrap a drawing. You should never be afraid to stop something if you're not enjoying it. But you also should know when you should finish something. And for me, as you know, my health hasn't been very good of late, and I found it hard to concentrate. I went on holiday, vacation, came back, and I've struggled to sort of get back into the drawing side of things. I finished the Michael Myers drawing I did for Halloween, that was okay. But with this one, it wasn't turning out how I wanted it to be, and it was one of those, where you're struggling to, my enthusiasm had gone, like I said, for it. But the reason I wanted to finish this is because sometimes you need to get as an artist, you need to get your muscle memory. You need to sort of program your muscle memory. And it's, at times, it is the right thing to do to bin a drawing and to scrap it. But the problem is with that, on the other side of the coin, if you do get into a habit of scrapping things, then sometimes a lot of artists can get into the process of never feeling satisfied, binning this one, binning the next one, binning the one after that. Oh, it's okay, or it'll eventually come right. And for some artists, it does, and if that's your way of doing it, then fair enough. But I think it trains your muscle memory to never quite be satisfied and to throw things away and to give up too easily on them. So me finishing this drawing for me was keeping my muscle memory in sync, showing that I could finish something even though it wasn't necessarily going how I planned it. And the good thing about finishing this, even though it's not what I wanted it to be in the end, like I said, my muscle memory is it's got a finished product there again, so it knows that it can get to an end even when things are not going right. I'm not saying that I won't ever scrap anything again in the future. If something's that bad, then I'll probably bin it, but it'll probably be more towards the beginning of a drawing than the end. But anyway, yeah, this was a learning curve for me, and a good lesson in the fact that I can finish something if I put my mind to it. And the good thing for me as well, also with this, if I find this drawing not satisfying and it doesn't look right to me, maybe a year ago, this would have been one of the best drawings I'd ever done, and now I'm not satisfied with it. So that proves that my standards are getting higher. It proves that my work is improving. So that's a good thing as well. So I hope somebody can learn a lesson from this as well. I hope somebody can see that you can continue with something, and you can sort of strive to finish something. And even though it's not what I wanted it to be, I'm quite proud of the fact that I finished it. So now I can move on, I can start afresh, I can start a new project. So I will see you all on the next one. I've got a couple of shout outs coming out in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to give myself a couple of weeks to draw now and to get some artwork done. So I'll see you all on the next one, and thanks for watching. Thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for your comments. Love you guys, see you all soon.